The lawmaker representing Ondo South Senatorial District, Senator Jimo Ibrahim, has launched a scorching attack on the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari, accusing it of destroying the country's economy. In a fairy interview on Channels Television on Monday, Ibrahim, who represents Ondo South in the Senate, claimed that every economic variable went negative under Buhari's watch. He further asserted that the administration did not construct any railways, despite evidence to the contrary. Don't let us talk about the Buhari's administration because Jonathan left a positive $15 billion GDP to current account cash, Ibrahim declared. 2 years after Buhari came in, it became negative to $17 billion. $17 billion. Okay. Every of the variables went negative in the Buhari's administration. Things went wrong. He continued, all these roads and airports were built by Jonathan. You can't even pinpoint one single project that cost $1 billion that Buhari actually funded. However, Ibrahim's claim regarding railways in demonstrably false. The Buhari administration oversaw the completion of 4 standard gauge railway projects between 2016 and 2021, including the Abuja, Kaduna, Itakwe, Warri, and Lagos Ibadan lines. Okay, shifting focus to COP28, Ibrahim also weighed in on Nigeria's participation in the ongoing COP 2018 climate conference in Dubai, criticizing the size of the federal government's delegation. Funding over 400 people to a conference like this is too small. He stated, you may want to host the conference sometime in future. He argued that a larger delegation would allow Nigeria to gain more knowledge and influence at each crucial event, especially given the country's vulnerability to environmental challenges. Ibrahim said President Tinubu signed many multi-million-dollar bilateral deals at the summit in Nigeria's interest. The lawmaker said the international community won't take Tinubu seriously if he was in Dubai with a lean delegation. Leadership represents that Nigeria's decision to send a staggering 1,411 delegates to the COP28 climate conference in Dubai has ignited a firestorm of criticism, particularly with the country's grappling with economic hardship and urging citizens to tighten their belts. Despite contributing only 0.319% of the global carbon dioxide emissions, Nigeria boasts the third largest delegations at COP28, neck and neck with China and trailing only the host nation UAE and Brazil. This stands in stark contrast to the major polluters like China, 32.88%, USA 12.6%, EU 7.2%, and India 6.9%, whose delegations pale in comparison. The opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) was wasted no time in denouncing the move, demanding a roll call and cost breakdown of the government-funded delegates. They also urged the National Assembly to launch an investigation into the seemingly extravagant affair. Echoing the PDP's sentiment, the Labour Party and its presidential candidate Peter Obi slammed the action as a wasteful display. Obi lamented that the government, which should be leading by example in cutting costs, was instead indulging in such extravagance. However, the federal government attempted to quell the uproar by clarifying that they were not sponsoring the entire 1,411-strong contingent. According to COP28 records, only 590 delegates were officially funded, while the remaining 821 were classified as overflow participants, likely funded by other sources. Okay, now don't hear this man. Because Buhari is out of power, they can afford to blame him. Where were the senators? Where were they when he was destroying the economy, and why didn't they stop him from doing so? They were even praising him. They were praising him that those that lost elections, that the ones attacking him. No mind them. There's no difference between what Buhari did and what Tinubu is doing. Both of them share the same economic plan of borrowing and spending. You are criticizing the government you are part of, whose party produced Buhari and Tinubu. So you are telling us that your party has produced two leaders who destroyed our economy. Those listening to you are unserious. Useless man, the truth must be told. How is Kaduna Abujare Buhari's? Even the coaches were ordered by Jonathan. Buhari only completed communication lines along the route. Amechi also confirmed that in an interview. Where were you this year, Jimo, when Buhari was doing so? Buhari is the worst that has happened to this country than Abacha. Abacha is a complete saint where Buhari did. Abacha is a metamatia, has more sense than Buhari. Abacha has never ever said he was not aware of anything. That is boo boo ringtone. I'm not aware. Southerners are cowards. Please do and get out. Let Northerners take the lead again. Did anyone watch the interview on Nigerian refineries on Channel TV this today? Now we know why we continue to import PMS said petrol. God bless former NNPC GED. What have they done to him? If they said he destroyed the country, or is he bigger than the law? If he's a common man now, he would have been in prison. Nigeria law is only made for the common man or those that do not support the current government. But the law do not hold those politicians that support them. February was a disaster. Now today una sabi that one. This man sef na APC they have been a PDP sef, because me I don't even know. They just say one thing. Now so they are like all of them don't they talk now. They know the evil that Tinubu is doing now. All of them kept quiet. By the time he leaves office, they will now begin to tell you, this, that. So guys, also a bill, wicked word.